Flat Earth Tartarians. This is the earliest world map of flat Earth from 1587. A 60-sheet extraordinary world map. It was made in 1587 by Urbino Monte. It's recently been added to the David Rumsey Map Collection at Stanford University. At 100-foot square, this map or planisphere is the largest in the world, or to better say, the largest known early map of the world. And it was drawn out by Monte in Milano, Italy. Only one other manuscript copy exists of it. Seeing this 60-sheet map finally unified together as Monte wanted it to is a big deal, because up until now it was so big it could not be put together, so they were all like maps in different sheets. But now this huge planisphere is finally together and being shown off, as it was intended to be. This map was not only made as a geographical tool, but it also showed climate, customs lengths of days, distances between regions. In other words, it's a scientific planisphere. And the fact that they drew it out as a flat Earth tells you a lot. Over 400 and some years ago, people believed that the Earth was flat. To be able to connect all of the panels together of this map, they made this huge wooden sheet that's about 10 feet tall. It revolves around a central pivot or pin through the North Pole. If you study the map carefully, you're going to notice a clear Northwest Ocean path route to both American coasts and also someplace else that's not specified. Just 500 years ago, this was a marine route. It's very plausible that the Tartarians, being navigators as they were, used that route. So what if they inherited old empire technology that employed atmospheric etheric energy, AEE? That would allow them to set up house wherever they landed. And on this detailed map, you're going to see the meeting place of the Tartarians with the Knight Templars. So if the Knight Templars are real, how can the Tartarians not be if it's clearly written on this important planisphere map? It shows that there are griffins, centaurs, flying turtles and unicorns, and other exotic animals. Now we have to understand that when people were hand drawing out maps back in the day, they weren't adding what their imagination created. They were adding the stories that literal sailors would tell them. For example, when Christopher Columbus was heading towards the Americas, he saw mermaids. You know what he did? He wrote it down in his captain's journal. Later on in time, people wanted to debunk it, saying that they were manatees, but the description is not of a manatee. This map is an accurate depiction of a flat Earth of 1587. But does this mean that these creatures were not mythical at all and really existed? And does it mean that the world is flat? I'll leave you to your personal interpretation and theory.